Welcome back to Let's Play Alpha Protocol. I'm BurningDogFace, and in the last episode we completed our mission, met with Shahid, the terrorist leader, found out he was being supplied by Halbeck as opposed to stealing their missiles, and then the government tried to blow us up and declared us rogue so that they would have plausible deniability. Fantastic. Let's see what Mike has found out.
Far checks out. He's been busy. So is Halbeck.
So there was a connection between Al-Samad and Halbeck.
Looks that way. But what worries me is why. According to this, Halbeck's got 3 targets. Taipei, Rome, and Moscow.
Rome?
Transmitting the information now. Looks like the missiles were shipped through Moscow. Halbeck's got a distributor there. Or had one. As for Rome, it looks like an Al-Samad cell was activated, but I don't know why. And in Taipei, Ronald's son, the president of Taiwan. Someone's been ordered to assassinate him.
This doesn't make sense. What does Halbeck hope to gain?
A profit. Halbeck wants to raise global tensions, spark a Cold War, and turn the world into their private marketplace.
They'll be able to secure military contracts and a steady consumer base for their weapons for years to come, if they succeed.
Would be nice if I could actually tell someone. I mean besides you.
No one will listen, Mike. Not only are you rogue, but Halbeck's got an inside Alpha protocol somehow. If you're caught...
I know. Execution, imprisonment, possibly another lecture by Westridge. I'm on my own.
No, not exactly. They used you. But we can use Alpha Protocol. There's so many levels of secrecy to it. Not even the staff know all the resources the program has.
Like?
Safe houses, weapons. If you're going after these targets, you'll need a base of operations in each city. I can dig up some spots that aren't listed in any records.
Like this one?
Better. I think. It sounds like you're going after these targets then.
Just because they tried to drop a missile on me doesn't mean I'm giving up on my mission. If Halbeck's trying to manipulate world events, it's my responsibility to stop them. Also, I don't like that they used me to do their dirty work, sending me to kill Shahid and get their merchandise back. No way am I letting them get away with that.
Judging from the data, Mike, it may be a good thing. If Halbeck's trying to cause a Cold War...
They've made a mistake. They're going to cause a real one.
Then it's time to save the world. What's this? Now that you've completed your first op, it's time to select your specialization. Each specialization favors 3 skills that can be leveled up to a maximum of 15 ranks. Select Commando, Spy, or Engineer to specialize in combat, infiltration, or tech use respectively. Geez, I wonder which one I'm going with. Alternately, you can choose Operative to select a custom trio of specialized skills. You can also reconfigure any skills you've gained out of this one using the remove rank action to refund spent AP. Good spies are the stuff of literature, but great spies don't let themselves become the stuff of... don't let themselves become the subject of folklore. A spy specializes in evasion and killing from the shadows. Engineer. Knowledge is power, especially when it's knowledge of explosive compounds and sophisticated electronics. An engineer specializes in devices of high impact and low subtlety. Speaking of low subtlety, Commando. Few things are as dependable and solution-oriented as violence. Commando is trained for situations where they're outnumbered and outgunned, specializing in automatic weapons and physical conditioning. Operative. The dangerous and morally suspect world of espionage weeps out the rigidly minded. Most agents find their own way through life and specialize in an unorthodox variety of skills. I think violence is working just fine for me, thanks. Ooh. I could add these areas over here. I could have sworn I got that one already. No, that's right. That's the one I was going to get, and I didn't have enough points. Huh? Tempted to go into SMGs if for no other reason than they appear to be the ones that go full auto, and that's always fun. But I'm still planning on getting that, so... That does sound useful. Wait, I thought this was the one after... That's the offensive gadget one. Oh. Well, it does sound useful, but on the left side, I don't need to go... what's the word? Invest in offensive gadgets in order to get it. What the hell technical field stripping it is?
The reporter. The photographer?
Scarlet.
You met her leaving Saudi, then in Taipei. But after that, we lost track of her.
Guess you've got limits after all?
I always wondered how you two happened to meet. Coincidence?
I don't know.
Oh god, don't trust anyone. I'm not sure if I should trust Mina. Operation Blood Feud. Operation Deus Vult. Operation True Heirs. Secret fact. According to the intelligence obtained in Saudi Arabia, Shahid has been working on behalf of Halbek, using his near-diplomatic immunity to act as a go-between for a part of the immediate and future profits Halbek will reap from the destabilization of these locations. Oh. I think I'll go here. Stopping the assassination of a president sounds like it has, imperative. Okay. Taipei Safe House. Use the Safe House to prepare for further missions. An Alpha Protocol Safe House in Taipei, which should serve as a basis of operations for attempting to thwart the assassination of Ronald Sung. He does look good in that hat.
You wouldn't believe the day I've had.
Misery loves company. Care to share?
No, not really. Same old Saudi Arabia.
Not quite like the brochure, huh?
I'm Scarlet.
Mike.
So, Mike, what brings you to this exciting corner of the world?
Secret agent.
Right.
It's better if you don't believe me anyhow.
Alright, be honest. Has that worked on anyone?
How impressed are you?
Not.
Alright. My turn's over. How about you? Those your legs?
Other page.
Cover story by Scarlet Lake. Photojournalist.
One of the best.
Dangerous work around these parts, I'd imagine.
If there's no risk, it's not important.
I think you're onto something.
Here, call me. I have a lot of contacts in the area. Maybe we can work out a trade. If you should hear anything, of course.
If I hear anything juicy, you're the first person I'll call.
Why don't you offer this to this random man?
You know, there's something about you. Makes me think I might just be sitting next to a headline.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm just a normal guy.
Are you sure?
Mostly.
Okay, if you say so.
No! God
Bad
damn it,
things
that didn't work
happen to
the
all
first
kinds of
time.
People, you might get lucky.
I think I'll keep an eye on you regardless.
I'd appreciate that.
Okay, she didn't like the suave approach the first time. If she likes an angry man. Urgh.
This is it? It's very... crappy.
Just check the shower, genius.
Shower? Oh, this is one of those secret agent hidden entrance things, isn't it?
Well, it was until you started talking about it.
I guess I can overwrite the signal on the crappy little TV. Oh! But the wall was
Sure
moving.
about this?
Positive. Trust me.
It's a fucking elevator.
Okay.
Holy sh...
See? What did I tell you?
I love you. Marry me?
Whoa there, cowboy. Don't get too excited by the hardware. Now that you've made it to Taipei, what are your plans?
Priority 1 is to find out more about this assassination attempt.
Agreed. How are you going to go about it?
I've got 3 leads to start with. This Stephen Heck guy seems like he knows what's going on in Taipei. He might be able to answer some questions.
Be careful, Mike. I've checked my databanks, and I can't find any evidence that Stephen Heck has ever worked for the CIA.
I'll be on my guard. There's also that anomalous data trail from Shahid's system. Any luck tracing it down?
I managed to follow it back to a place in the warehouse district. I'm forwarding the address to you now. What's the final lead?
Simple. Follow the money. Shahid was funneling large amounts of money to a front corporation for the White Oak Mountain Triad. I think I can persuade them to tell me why.
Sounds like you've got everything figured out.
Isn't that why you love me?
You watch yourself out there, Mr. Thornton.
Always.
Alright. Double checkpoint. Aw, he took it with him.
Hey look. Darcy photoshopped our faces into a still frame of a buddy cop movie. That's, yeah.
Alright, putting that one there is kind of creepy, but... see if we can get a new look on this man. And these all seem to be the same. The beret looked different last time, I think. Oop. No, all of the types of hair kind of suck. Disheveled. Oh, what the hell, let's make it disheveled, because he's going to be wearing a hat for the rest of the game, it looks like. Actually... yes. Let's go with the aviators for a while. Mix things up a little. Now that's a shower. You'll be catching tetanus in there. Nice. It's like the fucking Bat Cave down here. Except better lit.
Coalition forces report sporadic outbreaks of violence across the Middle East, believed to be part of a power struggle between rival terrorist organizations.
Army spokesman Colonel J. Robert Powers tells INN that a suspected Al-Samad terrorist training camp on the outskirts of Jisan was destroyed yesterday, allegedly in a daring daytime raid by members of the Al-Ta'ir sect. Chinese government officials today announced that the People's Republic would issue sanctions against any nation recognizing Taiwan as an independent state.
The Chinese have always held the official position that Taiwan is merely a breakaway province. But with Taiwanese President Ronald Sung's calls for official separation from the mainland, Chinese officials are growing nervous.
When asked what form economic sanctions might take, the Chinese ambassador to the United States said, quote, "We will take all actions deemed necessary and appropriate to safeguard Chinese sovereignty."
Of course.
Have an opinion on today's events? Log on to our website and take today's lightning poll. Your opinion is important to us. On our story entitled Death by Mosquito, Mrs. Fran Walmock of Clearwater, Florida wrote, "Now that I know how many diseases mosquitoes carry, I never let my kids outside after school anymore. You'd think the government would do something about this." You can read Fran and many other viewers' comments on our chatback page. Coalition for...
Let's check out the computer. That one. Hey there, yes, I'm me stalking you, but you don't get a big head about it. How did I find your email? Well, secret agent, it took some work. Let's just say it would be much easier for random redheads to stay in touch with you if you stepped into the 21st century and had a social networking presence. Oh god. Still, the fact that you don't is actually a point in your favor. Maybe I'll wait for a cranky vice president to out you before I buy him a spy line of yours. I don't know what that means. I'll be in and out of Taipei for a few weeks working on a story. If you're in the area and aren't in a fist fight with a man who throws a bladed hat, drop me a line. Let's make it a little better than your last one, Agent Thornton. I wonder if there's a rule somewhere that 50% of characters named Scarlet have to have red hair. Oh. Mr. Thornton, if you are reading this, you escaped Saudi Arabia. You have had time to think on what has happened. Your government has branded you a terrorist. You will be hunted as I have been. They will not take you alive, and they will not allow you to spread word of the missiles that were sold to me. Consider this. Your enemy is not Al-Samad. Your enemy is Halbech and its allies elsewhere in the world. They have suppliers in Moscow, and in Rome they spit on our beliefs even as they deal with us in exchange for bombs and support. They move forward in Taipei, all described in the information I have given you. Research the dossier of Henry Leyland, dig deeply into the information on Halbech Corporation and their master, and you will find our common enemy. Leyland is a hollow man, one who respects no boundaries, chained in the accumulation of power purchased in blood. You will not hear from me for some time. We shall meet face to face again at a time of my choosing. Only then shall I give you the help I promised. I am a man of my word, and as you could not pull the trigger on me, that marks you as a man at least willing to listen to reason. It's a lot more reasonable than I was expecting from a terrorist. That's alright, I need a ton of bullets anyway. Aw, yeah. Alright, because I've been... Oh. Dossier info on Stephen Heck. Routine the simple expand your dossier in the self-proclaimed super agent Stephen Heck. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, so this would be, something I would be wearing, civilian clothing to go do. I would just go talk to the guy. I think I will get that, then. Sounds like the first thing I'll be doing next time. The White Oak Mountain Triad. That's a good name. Alright. Next time we'll be finding out exactly who this man is, but here's a sneak peek of things to come. That was weird. Hey, there's a president. Yeah, that sounds about right. The fact that she immediately came here, or immediately came wherever I was going, suspects me to believe that she's working against me, but, you know, paranoia is the name of the game. Stephen Heck. I see completion 100%. Age unknown, nationality unknown, occupation dry cleaner? Heck seems to know everything there is to know about what's going on in Taipei, and if he doesn't directly, he often knows someone who does. It has been suggested that Heck knows about the underground because he often sells info or blackmails criminals to fund his covert ops, the goals of which are only known to him. He claims to be a member of a top-secret branch of the CIA with total operational discretion and oversight. The precise nature of his operations and the sphere of his influence remain unknown. Affiliates remain unknown. Along with his enigmatic objectives, Heck employs a self-devised method of combat, which he describes as a liquid terror. A lightning-fast series of darts and dashes it uses to accurately kill or cripple multiple opponents with his hands, a pair of sharp objects, and sometimes a silenced pistol. Since very few people have actually witnessed Heck's incredible ability and lived to tell the tale, we need to chalk this technique up to Heck's own hype and disinformation. Nonetheless, dates when Heck claims to have been engaged in operational activity coincide with reports of unusual causes of death at the Taipei morgue, including a man with no triad affiliations found in the chassis of a 10-speed mountain bike driven through his torso, and a Vatican intelligence agency with his airway obstructed by 17 communion waivers. Huh. Let me see if there's anything new on Halbech. Nope. Let's see. White Oak Mountain Triad. The Triads, Chinese criminal organizations of a history reaching back to anti-Qing dynasty resistance forces in the 1700s. Originally devoted to restoring the previous Han dynasty, they gradually shifted into criminal pursuits, culminating in the overthrow of the Qing dynasty in 1911. Suddenly finding themselves with a lack of purpose after centuries of struggle against the Qing dynasty, the Triads turned almost exclusively to organized crime. Following the communist takeover in China in 1949, most Triads emigrated to Hong Kong, which became the seat of their power. That's actually rather interesting.
Agent Darcy sent me this for acing the training course. He misspelled my name. Thornton.
Here's an amazing fact. I have made that typo almost every time I have written his name for the description of a video.
Mina wrote, "Way to score." I think she custom framed it just for me. How nice.
I predict that the other guy, whose name escapes me, did not make me a frame. In the next episode of Let's Play Alpha Protocol, we go to say hello to this Stephen Heck and find out whether or not he really is as awesome as he claims to be. Until then, I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you later.